What's going on, everybody? I was talking to this guy, Matthew Enor. I don't know. I'm not sure how to say his last name. On some music video earlier today, and he made a comment, somewhat as to like, oh, that drummer's a straight train or something like that, or sounds like a train. I forget what his exact comment was. But anyway, I was like, oh yeah, that actually he was playing the train beat. So I was like, that's the train beat, man. It's cool. It was a cool video. I can't remember. It was like a rockabilly video, but I can't remember exactly who the artist is. Maybe if he sees this, he can let me know in the comments. Anyway, so I was like, dude, it's not that difficult to play, and you're just either playing single stroke 8s or 16s, but just start with 8s. And what you're doing is keeping both your hands on the snare. Obviously, we're doing a little like it's like kind of like a cut time shuffle thing. So, but your sticking is just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so you're just literally single stroke 8th notes, straight 8s, and you're accenting beats 2 and 4 with your right hand, not your left hand, your right hand. So it's right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. So you can see you just kind of speed it up, but that's how you get to doing it. Then what you got to do is add the bass drum. Just start with 1 and 3 at first, because you want to add the bass and the hi-hat as well, playing with your feet as an ostinato underneath. But just start it with 1 and 3. So you're doing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and bass and bass and bass and bass and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Then you put the hat with the accent of 2 and 4 on your right hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So, and I think Brian made a comment earlier too. He's like, "Oh, that was good." I played it in just some freestyle jam I was doing with some people I jammed with at my house, and played that little shuffle groove in something we were playing together. But it's not that difficult to do. And then you can also add 16ths to it, and which then the accent changes to the ands. And you can play it a couple different ways, or you can accent just still on 2 and 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. So see here the difference between playing on all of the ands or playing on 2 and 4. So, but just start with 8s. Just start with 8s. The trick is kind of getting your right hand to do the accent and getting your feet coordinated as an ostinato underneath. But you're just matching your 2 and 4 on the hat with the accent in your right hand, and it's important to start with the bass drum in the right place. But then you can create some really cool patterns that are a little bit more difficult, because then you start stacking the bass drum with your right and left hand. Like if you did a 3 and, like 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then you're stacking the bass drum with your right and left hand. But you can have fun with it. That. So you can have fun with different bass drum patterns with it, but at first just get the hands going, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then add the bass drum, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and bass and bass and bass and snare and bass and snare, 2 and 3 and 4 and then add the hat. So you can kind of have fun with accenting different patterns with it too. Sorry, my hi-hat keeps sliding away from me. To create other like kind of Latin type rhythms, like a, I don't know, mambo or something, or samba, but just have fun with it, But you can just think of it as like a, country shuffle type of thing, like a little two-step and shuffle kind of thing, But it's a cool pattern, and it's great for warm-ups and exercises, just to like get that independence down and playing different patterns on the bass drum, or even like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So then you can add like other figures with it, to get different independence practice, or even dotted 8s tied to 16ths, whatever. So it's a cool pattern, and it's really fun to get with your hands going. But you could switch back and forth between 8s and 16ths, like 1, or I'll just do 1 and 3, so you can hear the difference in the hand pattern first. 1 and 2 and 3 fun with it, just to like use different exercises with it, or play the forearm crusher exercise with it. That's cool too, where you're practicing single strokes, then double strokes, then a single paradiddle. Like if I'll just demonstrate it. So like 1 bar of each, just changing between rudiments, all 16th notes. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 3 E and a 4 E and a singles, doubles, paradiddle, back to singles, then doubles, get carried away with it, but it's a cool one, guys. It made me have fun with it, but it's a great exercise at the very least. But the train beat, and then I'll flip for the end here, show you the figures on the. So there you go, train beat. That's what it would look like written. So you can see it's in cut time there. It's in the I'm getting it out, Alfred's book 2, drum set book 2, method book 2, but you know, in the lesson about cut time, going through that. But it's just this half a section of this page, but it's a really great warm-up. I use it with my students a lot. It's a cool one. So see how you just, that number 13, 1 and 3 on the bass drum, accent with the right hand, just playing 8th notes. They're all written as 8ths, but that's why I wanted to demonstrate 16ths too, so you could kind of see how you can have fun with it and play it in different ways. But there's some different patterns you can have fun with. There's a 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Boom, tap, boom, boom, tap. All right. So if you guys want to pause on that page, check it out. I don't know if you really need to see this page, but this is a good lesson about cut time. It's just, I'm not going to start describing it all, but you know, just describing how it's basically the same thing as 2/2. So this shuffle stuff goes into it, really cool, and train beat. All right, guys. You're basically counting everything twice as fast as you are in 4/4, but I don't have time to describe all of that right now. So have fun with the train beat, guys. All right? Happy drumming. Take care, everyone.